Yes, Show FMers, it's me, FM Cheetah. We are back here at Pride Park for two home games today, big ones. Before we get into that, we're going to have a look at what's happened so far this season and where we're at in the championship. Let's get into it.
Steve Loomis watching, helping and fight, guiding our hero.
All right, so the first game we'll be playing today is a home game, as I said, in the third round of the Carabao Cup against Newcastle. You might recall last season we had a home game against Newcastle. Was it home? Pretty sure it was. I think it was the FA Cup though, which we won on penalties. Like it was a 1-1 draw, and then we won on penalties. Hopefully, we can do a bit better than that this time. Then we've got maybe the first really big league game of the season. And that is the home game against Aston Villa. There are a couple of games in between. I'll play through those off camera to get to this game. So let's have a look at where we're at. Oh yeah, baby, top of the table. Yeah, complete surprise to me. We're tied on points with Brighton, but you can see 23 goal difference versus 15. Scored 26, only conceded the three. So we've scored more than Brighton and we've conceded less. Hence the whopping goal difference. 7 wins, which we set a record. I think the last game I played, which was I'm pretty sure just a derby record, which is 10 wins in a row probably from last season, I'd imagine. And we beat that in the last game. Let's have a look at those games. So, of course, we started off with that ridiculous 7-0 win away over Preston, which we then followed up with a pretty shaky 2-1 home win, I should say, over Ipswich. Then a 3-0 win at home over Sheffield United, probably getting contender for certainly playoffs, I would think. So excellent result. And then a 3-0 away win over Ipswich after that weird, shaky 2-1 Carabao Cup win. Then a 5-0 home win over Sutton, the Carabao Cup. This was a cracker. 5-2 at home over Norwich. 5-2, ridiculous game. Then 3-0 away over Coventry, 3-0 at home over Hull, and 2-1 away over Reading. That was another shaky one. We kind of scraped over the line. Reminded me a bit of those games where we sort of rescued draws from losses. But yeah, I mean, ridiculous. I really, really didn't expect this. There are some decent teams in there, obviously Norwich and Sheffield United, but also, the likes of, you know, Hull. They're not a terrible team, and to beat them 3-0, I mean, that's very, very good. So I'm looking to, I mean, obviously I want to progress to the fourth round of the League Cup. Home win over Newcastle would be great. As you can see, we've got the Birmingham Cardiff game. So, not, I mean, maybe not Birmingham, but it'll be fun to see Joby there. But we won't, we won't come back for that, but I'll show you the results. Cardiff at home. Yeah. I mean, good to get a win. And then Villa. Then if we just look down the table going a bit ahead, you can see on the 12th of December, there's Brighton, and there's Fulham. So I think home and away, Fulham and Brighton respectively, we'd be back for those. I would assume, they're probably two big ones. Where is Fulham in the table? Yeah, look at that, fifth. So, I mean, if you look at that, that sort of top half of the table, it looks pretty right, doesn't it? Brighton, Villa, Norwich, Fulham, Holt maybe surprisingly, but maybe not. Sunderland, sure. Watford, United probably the only team there that's struggling, I think. Look, Rovers are doing quite well, really, given I think, the resources and who they are. Birmingham struggling a little bit this season. Hopefully, Joby can pull them up. But yeah, that's it. Obviously, games isn't all that happened. There were transfers. So we touched on this a little bit in the last episode. Ousmane Diomande, he did leave for Atletico Madrid for 20 mil. Yeah, really deeply unfortunate. But it's part of the deal. They come in, they get poached. That's it. So in weeks, we lost Scalvini, we lost Antonio Silva, and we've lost Diamandi. We've lost our three best centre backs. Now we still have Kaiki, and we've been pairing him with Bajcetic from Liverpool. Obviously, seem to be doing pretty well given where we're at in the table. And we have Aaron Krashen as a backup. And we're training people like Fresneda and things like that. We're doing some sort of tricky stuff, training Fresneda as a centre back. We've made some sort of changes around there. He's still playing as fullback, but just in case. So that was the last of that. We had a bunch of outs went out. So yes, and as Yari, the guy we brought in from Brighton, he went out on loan. New went out on loan. If we have a quick look at that, so Archie Gray went out, Doué went out on loan, Ben Sagia went out on loan, Vito Roque out on loan, Diogo Montero, all these guys out on loan, Jean Neves, uh, so et cetera, et cetera. All playing in pretty, other than Archie Gray, I think they're all doing pretty well. Well, they're all certainly playing for good clubs. Now, Inns, Garang Kual, I've loaned him in from Newcastle, Australia's Garang Kual. Seems to be pretty good, seems to have lots of potential. I know anyone who's done Newcastle saves he can be a bit of a wonder kid. He's kind of like the other Endrick for me. So he plays out in the wing. He's been playing up front as a striker essentially. I mean, as an advanced forward, so dribbling, want to get his flair going, his pace, all that sort of stuff. We do have an option to buy, of course, because we love our options to buy. 39 mil. Oh, it's possible. We'll see how he goes. We'll see how he goes if he earns it. I wanted to bring another striker in just because, he can also play out in the wing because you never know if you're going to lose players. So in on loan. How's he been going? I mean, great. We've had 2 goals so far in the championship, a goal in the Carabao Cup. Good average rating, doing well. Fabian Horst Larsen, he just sort of popped up. I can't remember how he popped up. I think he just popped up in our scouting, in our sort of scouting list where I just usually show 18-year-olds are being scouted. And he kind of popped up early, and so we pushed checking him out. Well, when I say push check him out, we checked him out a little bit. So he is here. Um, we bought him. He didn't cost a whole lot. He's one who was 2 million, but yeah, 2 plus 2. So he's 18. See this little thing here? He's fairly susceptible to injuries. So can play on the right, can play on the left. Um, I think we're training him to be on the left. Is that correct? No, we're training him as a central defender because he's 183. Do we want to train him as a left back? Now that I think about it, because we are training, as I said, we are training Fresneda. I might train him as a left back on attack, I think, and then we'll give him a bit of footedness training. But anyway, came in, obviously didn't see the whole lot, but I was getting nervous about the centre back situation, and the idea was that we can train Fresneda as a centre back, and he can come in. I, I mean, he's consistent performer though. That's it. He's obviously only been playing as a sub. He obviously did well. Look, he did well in the under 21s, scoring a 7-2 there with a nice assist. Um, he's just been sort of on and in and out of the squad, the starting day squad. But if he can develop and stay injury free, we have got him on light normal intensity, no, half intensity. Um, then great. And the last one in Axel Gisson, or Gesson, in on loan from Udinese as a backup centre back. I don't really know how good he is, but I just wanted some backup there. I mean, obviously he's pretty raw, and that's what he is. Option to buy, 2 mil, sure. I'm not expecting lots from him, but he's there if we need him, if he does well. Right. So yeah, there is the squad. We're resting a lot of people, obviously, because this is a Carabao Cup game. But yeah, Fresneda, so there he is. Fresneda's like 185, and we have been training him in that ball playing cover position. So I think rather than train on crossing, let's get him training on strength. Yeah. Um, why not? Why not? He's sort of big enough, fast enough. Like, he's one of those sort of covering centre backs you can do well. Okay, wow, that's a lot of talk beforehand. Let's have a game. All right, tactical meeting. We will take opposition instructions. They want us to play positive, hey? They focus play down the right again. I mean, I'm going to take these options just because they're options. So this is the squad we're starting with. So obviously Gomes in goal, Estevez and Larios on the right and left respectively. Cashin, is playing here with Kaki. Kaki is kind of starting lots and lots of games. Asprey on the right, Schlotterlup on the left. I think because he's been, yeah, I think he was out for a few games, so I just wanted to give him a game. So Emery, he's actually now a regular player, so I have to start him a lot. So he's starting next to Vonarek, the Bayern prospect, and then Hendrick and Ferguson up front. Ferguson again playing a lot of games. It's a cup game, so we've got 9 on the bench. We'll see how we go. Who's not there? Oh, I see that Quayle's not there. Anyway, we'll put him on the next game. So we'll submit this team and get going. Schlotterup is tired. Of course, he is tired. He's tired because he's been injured. He may not make the whole 90 minutes. So we're playing positive end down the right again. We can't forget. Declan Rice mentioned there. Can't forget that media. Media's already, yep, that's good. We'll just do one more. I have faith in you. Good. Everyone's motivated. Here we are. My team always wants to play to win. I'm anticipating a struggle. I'm happy with our preparation. Let's have a look at their starting. So they're playing 4-3-3. I didn't actually have a look at their squad. Quickly. Victor Nelson's the only one I don't know. Other than that, it's the team we know. Okay, that's interesting. And they finished, I think, they're seventh at the moment. I know they finished well. They finished in Europe last season. I don't exactly remember where, but they finished well. Anyway, I want to win this one. I want to win this one. All right. Well, I was about to 15 minutes in. We've got a highlight. Emery. Oh, Francis is playing here. Alessandro Francis. Sovranek releases Hendrick. Was he onside? He must have been. Yep. Oh, the Bafkas with the save. A lot of corner. It's clear, but Cashin's on it. Will we continue? It won't continue. So let's do an encourage. We're 4 shots, 2 on target. I don't want to do this focus on the right. Sorry, I don't want to do it. I just want to, let's not be obvious. Okay, as we slip past 30 minutes, I'm going to do a bit of a demand more. 5 shots, 2 on target. They've had their 1 for 1. Another tight game. I mean, look, I should be, look at that. Friendsrop is there. Yeah, Friendsrop is there. And Frances is there. Frances, yes, he's from Zaragoza. Zaragoza, really interesting right back. They now have 4 shots, 2 on target. We're 5 for 2. It's tight. Okay, just the 1 minute of injury time as we hit to half time. 0-0, and it's tight, hey? So let's get in that dressing room. I'm not happy with the performance. Good responses. I'm not, Fedorov is tired. Yeah, okay. He is tired. So, Vonrek can play out there on the left. Are we training him to? I think we are actually training him to play. Oh, we're not. Tell you what, I'm going to do that. I want him to learn to play out there as well. And then what, bring Warner on? No, I think Warner. Is he the answer? What about Sidney Perkins? He can't play there at all. I know. What we'll do is we'll move Spria over where Schlupp is, and I'm going to bring Justin Bennett on. He's not great down low, but I think he's just kind of, in terms of raw talent, composed, okay, he's a bit better than Warner. Warner hasn't, I can see him moving on, okay. Early highlight, it's Newcastle's. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. No, Evan, no. All right, so balanced. Oh, we're playing a high press, I see. Oh, dear, oh dear. So these guys are going to move forward. We'll go more direct. Wow. Um, it's too early to make changes. Do I want to play Zay a bit deeper? I want to play maybe down here. I think I will. Let's do a bit of that. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, another highlight. Whose is it? It seems to be ours. Bennett is on the ball. Von Rek goes long. Oh, Hendrick, do it, do it. God, you brought me shots. Damn. Okay, we're moving towards 60 minutes, so let's. And then how's Hendrick going? He's on a 6-5. So Nyotto is coming on, obviously. We need someone. And Esprit is on a 6-5 as well, hey? Okay, well, I'll bring Vanna on. Oh, actually, let me change that. Vanna or Sonny Perkins? I want to bring Vanna on. I'm going to bring Vanna on. Let's bring him on. God, get out there. Plenty of time. Nyotto's inspired. Good. Okay. All right, 70 minutes. Still nothing. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to go back to pressing, but I'll stay balanced. Um, who's on that 6-5? That's Estevez. So Fresneda can come on. Who's on the 6-6? I Emery. Let's bring on. Let's bring on Santosh, and I'm going to move him forward. Okay, so pump the fist. Look at that, motivated. That is outstanding. That's what we need to see. So we're pressing, but we're still unbalanced. 11 shots, 3 on target versus 10 and 2. Hmm. Okay, 80 minutes, 12 shots, 3 on target. Have we done? We haven't done all our subs. Larios is looking tired, so I'll bring on Horst Larson. Oh, I can't. I've done. Oh, yeah, because of I can't do anything but that. Okay, all right. So I tell you what we'll do then. We won't. Um, we'll we're going to go straight to pens after this. So we'll just lay off a little bit on the pressing. Make sure people aren't too tired. Keep with the balanced. Let's see if we can get to pens, hey, in these last few minutes. That'd be good. Everyone's 12, 12 shots through. I mean, it's insane. Wow, Newcastle having a terrible game. Says, uh-oh, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Right, here we go. Oh, Rice is there. Okay. Oh, there go, Mashley. Where are we at? Goes along. Rice is playing in centre defence. Oh, look at this. Good, 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 go, go. Oh, I was wondering, finish it. Wow. Okay. Oh, you can't say the opportunities weren't there. Ah, yeah, yeah. You have to Santosh, Fresneda, and then Keiki. Oh. Team talk. Home advantage. Make it count. Make it count. Utmost confidence. I have utmost confidence. Pens again against Newcastle. Oh, wait a second. Pause it. We'll change that view behind the goal. Here we go. Isaac is stepping up first. Come on, Gomes. Not even close. He went way too early. Okay, Svonarek, put it away, baby. Put it away. Ooh, he does. Does. Okay. Declan Rice. Come on, Gomes. One save. Do it. Oh, what is this early timing? Declan Rice, Braun. He's centre defence. Okay. Vanna. He's put this away. Does. Oh, that's a cheeky one. 2-2. Okay. Elliot Anderson. Okay. This is a save waiting to happen. Take it. Oh, wow. No chance of doing that. Nyotto. Nyotto. He does it. He does it. 3-3. Anthony Gordon up for a penalty. Okay. Rubbish. Oh, kind of went the right way. Andre Santos. Calm. Puts it away. Joe Willock. Yep. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Ivan Fresneda. The long jog down. Okay. Oh, Isaac Hayden is still there. Wow, that's great. Okay. Save it though. No damage. No saves at all. Hey? I think the Keiki, yeah. So he was actually, anyway, I'm not going to jinx this. Fakey steps up. Come on, mate. You're a great central defender. Oh, no. All right, let's get in the dressing room. Disappointing. I'm far from pleased. I'm far from pleased. We should have done much better than that. We didn't do things we were meant to do well. I think we were very lucky to have even gotten to penalties. I think Thomas did deserve more. He has to pick himself up and make amends for next time. He knows it can be no good without bad. Well, it wasn't a loss, I guess. All right, so yeah, okay. Well, technically, it's not a loss. In the championship, the Bristol Rovers got smashed by Fulham, who jump up. Who else is there? Bristol City. Okay, nothing major there. Nothing major. Fulham catching up on games. Yeah, there were a bunch of championship teams who had to catch up on games. Okay, so now I'm going to fast forward with a big home game against Villa. Catch you in a moment. And we are back, but not for the game we expected to be back for. It's home to Cardiff. Reason for that? International window, so the Aston Villa game has been postponed. I think it's like 5 games away. So Cardiff currently in sixth, so overperforming, I'd say. So a bit of a, it's a good challenge. Fair enough. It's a fair enough challenge. Particularly after the loss at home to Newcastle, be a nice way to bounce back. So we're out of the Carabao Cup, which I don't know. Does that mean the board's disappointed? No, we passed it. Okay, so we were competitive. I guess we were competitive. We're reaching the playoffs, very pleased, yeah, sure, and we're on course to be within a wage budget. Well, it's physically impossible to go over. Well, not physically impossible, but it's very, very hard to go over our wage budget. Okay, so we've done a lot of talking this episode. Let's get to the game. All right, tactical meeting time. We will take the opposition instructions. Will I go attacking? Sure. We're currently positive and we'll go attacking. Here's the lineup. So it's really the only change here. Oh, hang on. Let me just change Ferguson over. That was from the previous game. Oh, the previous game. It was a 4-1 win over Birmingham. Ferguson, obviously because he got sent off. No, he didn't play that game. I think he couldn't play that game, but he's back now. Whatever it is, I don't know why he couldn't play the other game, but maybe it was unrelated. But uh, Endrick and Qual sort of did well in that. Anyway, it's 4-1. It was 4-1 makes it sound like a walk in the park. It wasn't actually. It took a while to get that 4-1. But anyway, so big change. A Spria on for Schlitterup because he's another little niggle. So I think I'll start with a Spria. He is on the bench just in case, but you know these players. Let's get to the game. All right, let's give them our media cheer up now. That's okay. So let's tell the defenders we trust them, and let's tell midfield we trust them. Yeah, okay. Who's not thrilled? Kaiki and Fresnado are just like, yeah, whatever, whatever. Um, okay, so let's see Birmingham. I think they play three at the back. They've been a lot of three at the back lately. Um, no, it's 4-2-3-1, and yeah, okay, 4-2-3-1. Oh, and Sabri Lamouche is looking after Cardiff. And doing obviously not a bad job at all. But look, home game. I mean, if given the form we've had this season, you'd expect to win. Let's go and get it. Okay, first highlight. It's our free kick. Bria, direct, off the bench, off the bar. Okay. Yeah, he's probably the. I mean, they've had no luck with free kicks, to be honest. He says. Yeah, well, direct free kicks we've had no luck with, or indirect free kicks. Yeah, it'd be nice to score some free kicks. Now the highlights are coming thick and fast here. Bria cutting inside. He loses the ball though, but it is recovered. Bajacek for Fresneda. So Bajacek has done incredibly well. Okay, look, Sprea's on it. What will he do? Cuts it back. Oh, Rico Lewis trying to go for glory there. Yes. Um, Yeah, not a lot of luck from the old direct free kicks or indirect free kicks. Let's give the team. Hold on. Last finger. Ferguson. Let's give them some encouragement. Okay, yes, lots of highlights. Alsop collects the collects the ball, goes long. Lewis collects, tearing forward. Oh, Gnotto, will he finish? He does. Wilfred Gnotto puts it away. Is this Gnotto's season? He and Evan fighting it out uh, for top spot. Look at that, Lewis with the last. Look at that. Tell you what, I think I said at the beginning of the first episode, I've really undervalued Gnotto last season. I think certainly not this season. All right, we've crossed 30 minutes. I want more. Demand more. Come on, we want another goal. No, we've got a highlight anyway. Alsop going long. White's on the board. Ooh, Slaney, just so cool. So the first time he's done that. Oh, love it. What are you doing? Bria. Oh, Ferguson through. And the two front players. Score and Bria. Sticking his hand up here for a regular starting berth. I think he'll get a shredder up. But look at that. But he sees he does play likes to play killer ball, so that's probably part of it. There's Evan, another goal for him. We'll before when we finish up here, we'll have a look at how the players are going form wise too. As we move towards 40 minutes, 10 shots, 2 on target, bulk of the possession. They have had shots. I mean, they've one on target. We've only had 2 on target as we enter the last 5 minutes of the game. What injury time will we get? Extra time is just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes right now. Form is, oh yeah, let's get in the dressing room and say, yep, very happy with the way things are done. I'm going to take it back to positive, just so we don't do anything silly. And I think we'll just keep going for now. Let's keep going. Let's just rack it back a little bit. Uh, okay. There we go. Gnotto releases Ferguson. Can he finish? He can. Wow. Quick third goal as we come back. Gnotto, the provider there. There we go. Garnacho. Gnotto sees his strike partner make the run. He says, Evan, something about this. Evan says, no worries, I will. I mean, what a star he has become. Eh? What a star. 11 shots, 3 on target. All those have gone in. Right, as we move towards 60 minutes, I think Estevez can come on for Fresneda. And yeah, who can come on for? Okay, so will come on for Garnacho, but of course we'll swap the two boys over for now. I think. Oh no, he's on a 6'5". Lavia, Andre Santos, I guess. Oh, Zamri picked up an injury. Anyway, pump the fists. Plenty of time. Everyone's motivated except Santos. He says too cool for school. I think at 70 minutes we'll drop the pressing a little bit just to keep the fitness going. Can't always press with 3-0 up, so pretty good. Okay, another highlight, Estevez. Gnotto. Scott puts it in. Oh, get it. God, finish it. Oh, there was his hat trick. Here we go. Outswing the Charlotte. Oh, yes. Bria with a goal. What a game he's having, eh? Bring him on. He's having a brilliant game. Comes off a deflection. That Charlotte out. Oh, look at that. Not really. Legit sort of heads it on and Bria finishes. Good stuff. Yeah, well, definitely. I tell you what, going to do that right now. Just drop that pressing right now. It's too much about that. 4 goals up as we head towards 70 minutes. I'll make some changes now. Hmm. Scott's having a good game. I don't really have anyone. Oh no, there he is. Wonderkids. Let's bring the Wonderkids on. Um, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. Don't go out there. Let's be complacent. The cruel German is complacent. Oh mate, go out there and do some business for us, hey? Okay, another highlight. I'd have the ball goes long. Tete is there to collect. Ojo. Highlands goes long to Ojo. Crosses in. Oh, wow. That was close. That was close. Bit of a mess there in the box, but no goal to them. That's good. Okay. So I guess Laras can come on for Lewis. Really? There we go. One Laros, everyone's super complacent. Whatever, boss. All right, so I'm going to go balanced in the last few minutes as we see them out. 18 shots, 7 on target, 8 shots, 4 on target for Cardiff, so not a bad effort, but we've just dominated it. And I know it's too late for this, but we'll do it anyway. Hey, as we see out the extra 3 minutes for, yeah, which I guess is a very comfortable 4-0 win. Brentford has blown them away. The G up. Yeah, so what happened in the previous game was Brighton, not this one, but the one before that, they drew against Ipswich. So as you can see now, there's a 2-point gap between us and Brighton. It's nice, and obviously lots of goals difference. Fulham down on 19, so that's, 8 points and lots of goals away. Well, really 9 points away. Same with Aston Villa and Norwich, but massive goal difference. Really, really didn't expect that from this season. I'd be to take it. Happy to take it. How long can we keep it? I don't know. Let's go and look at those next games. Yes, well, barring any more international game interruptions, the home game to Fulham and the away game to Brighton, I think, are the way to go in early-ish first couple of weeks of December. Um, yeah, but in between that, we have that Villa game. I'll tweet out about that so you know how that goes. Obviously, a win there is super important. Just to keep raising that. Then it's winnable games, and then these big ones here. I think possibly Watford, Brighton, Fulham, and then Fulham again. So we meet Fulham again in that period. Um, yeah, and we've got Burnley coming up as well, but Burnley in 18th at the moment, so really struggling. Is Company still at Burnley? Still there? Still there? Well, it's struggling. But I think, you know, I mean, interesting games for sure. Interesting games. If we can get through these three here, 3, 4 here, well, with positive results, then the games until Fulham and Brighton look eminently doable. And that's an episode. It went a bit longer than I was expecting, but thank you for sticking with it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up to date. As I said, keep the eye on the Twitter. It's FM Cheater on Twitter. And come down over to the stream on Twitch as well. We're doing a save at Brescia called Under Pressure. Under Pressure. It's just gotten started yesterday. I'm going to be playing through pre-season, so the next time we stream, we'll be into the season proper. Interesting save, I think. Interesting save. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll see you next time for Fulham at home and Brighton away. Until then, Bastarate.